What is a ghetto, my friends? Well, the first Jewish ghetto in history was in 1516 in a place called Venice, in what is today Italy. Jews were put or shoved into these ghettos in Venice for economic reasons. They had to live in these tiny apartments where the ceilings were very, very low. The gates of the ghetto were locked after a certain time at night, and they couldn't leave. And they also had to wear, patches that they were distinguishing them as Jews, indicating that they were Jews. My friends, that was over 500 years ago. It's interesting, guys. Today we have places in the Jewish diaspora that kind of, at least for me, are glorified ghettos. Even places in Israel, there are ghettos. Places like Mea Shearim, Bnei Brak, but also outside. There's certain neighborhoods in the New York area and the, Los Angeles area, Chicago, Miami, London, Paris that resemble kind of slightly more spread out, slightly more luxurious ghettos. But the ghettos, they are ghettos nonetheless, guys. It's interesting, guys. Yesterday, in Venice, at the Venice Film Festival, a movie was screened. The movie is about Gaza, and basically it's designed to elicit sympathy, right? And it doesn't really blame the real culprits for what's going on to people in Gaza, which is Hamas. It doesn't blame them. It's designed to elicit sympathy, and it's designed to blame, of course, as we know, Israel, right? It received a 23-minute standing ovation from people, should I say fruitcakes, who, if they were to step foot into Gaza, would be literally immediately shot or taken hostage, or other things would happen to them, right? If it was ladies. One of those people was Brad Pitt, another person is Joaquin Phoenix, just to name a few. Interesting, guys. 500 years ago, when we were put in ghettos in that same city, we didn't have anywhere to go. Meaning, if we wanted to leave Italy, if Jews wanted to leave the diaspora, they could maybe just go to another diaspora country, right? They couldn't leave the diaspora. The land of Israel had very few Jews. We didn't have our own state, our own government, our own army, our own anything, right? Not to say that it's ideal today. It's not. We did not have Jewish sovereignty. My friends, to me this was a clear message when I saw this happening in a place none other than Venice. To me it was a message, Hashem telling us, Jews, get out of your very, very luxurious and very, very glorified, and I'm talking to myself as well, ghettos all over the world. This time you have where to go. And you shouldn't, and I agree, folks, you shouldn't go to Israel just because people are chasing you out. But the point is, guys, we have sovereignty. We're not at the mercy of a local government or a local, some fiefdom, Venetian, some kind of a noble, right? European noble, what have you. Or even American or Canadian. Folks, it's a different scenario these days. But as soon as I saw this, what happened in Venice, I immediately thought back to the Venetian Ghetto. Not that I was there, right? And I said to myself, Hashem is telling us, sending us a clear message. At least sending me a clear message. I don't know about you guys. That was the message that I got. Of course, we see what we want to see. Anyway, guys, as you could see, the so-called civilized world, who doesn't really understand who they're giving sympathy to, or empathy, or as Professor Godsad likes to call suicidal empathy, they don't really understand. And at best, they're just trying to, have a bleeding heart for people they think are downtrodden. And at worst, as usual, they don't like us very much. No matter how you slice it, guys, this time around, We have a home. And it's time to go home. Alright guys, talk to you soon.